woke, woke.
Well, you say you're woke, but the companies you work for, I mean, unbelievable. Apple, Amazon, Disney. If ISIS started a streaming service, you'd call your agent, wouldn't you?
Nerderotic.com.
One side believes it's going to be, the two sides believe it's going to be MAGA Studios. It's not going to be that way. I wouldn't necessarily think anybody operating in Hollywood will be 100% based. They don't need to be. It needs to be a little bit back to common sense, guys. Back to balance. The funny part is Hollywood was vehemently against Netflix the whole time. They're like, it's going to destroy the theatrical experience, and it's terrible. And even if Netflix won, all those motherfuckers would have gone and worked for them. They are working for them right now. But the funniest bit is they were for Paramount. And now the Paramount's won, and they thought about it just a minute because they're constantly reminded that Trump's buddy just saved Hollywood. They're all of a sudden against it now.
I'm not supposed to.
Campea has been on some arc where he was for Paramount. Now he's against Paramount because he found out Trump's involved. And now he's doing all this hopium videos of like, maybe the deal doesn't go through. The deal might not go through. It's maybe like, does $1 billion. And he's also the one who said James Gunn might quit in protest over Ellison because of his association with Trump. Is James Gunn quitting DC?
Hope so.
Please. John Campea is 100% sure director will leave and could return to Marvel.
That would be the death knell.
Do you guys remember the episode of Simpsons where Homer quits his job happily, but then Maggie's born, so he has to go back? And anybody who's like the supplicants and resupplicants, Mr. Burns forces people to crawl through the little. It's like a dusty, messy hole you have to crawl through before you can ask for your job back. I wonder if Marvel would make James Gunn do something similar. Then again, if anything, they'll probably feel like they need him.
They didn't leave on the best terms. You know that, right?
No, they did not.
But I think they would take him back to have him crawl back, maybe.
The thing is, they'd be like, well, his movies are more successful, so fuck it. But if he released one that failed for them, they'd be like, all right, you're out.
Is James Gunn quitting DC? That idea has appeared on the horizon and has once more been making the rounds online. But this time, the speculation is coming directly from YouTuber John Campea, who openly admits he has no inside information to back it up.
Forces, I made it the fuck up.
I have no evidence whatsoever to substantiate my claims, but I think...
I have never wanted John Campea to be right so much in my life.
We're with you on this one, John.
We got your back on this one. Let's fucking go.
We got you, boo. We got you, boo.
You gotta believe, John.
In a recent discussion, is that what you call it? When Campea is talking at Robert Meyer Burnett, and then Robert Meyer Burnett is providing all the knowledge of everything Hollywood. Campea laid out what he believes is the most likely scenario for the DC Studios co-head, suggesting Gunn may eventually leave Warner Brothers Discovery and wind up back at Marvel. However, it's critical to know that Campea repeatedly framed the claim as his personal opinion, not sourced reporting. I'm 100% sure.
I am 100% sure of my feelings.
Yes.
That's good.
I have an opinion, and I'm 100% right.
I agree with myself 100% of the time.
I cross-referenced myself, and I found myself to be 100% right.
Yes, I investigated myself, and I'm not guilty.
I knew it.
Campea went on to predict that before the end of the year, Gunn will allegedly approach Warner Brothers Discovery CEO David Zaslav to request a release from his contract in the wake of the Paramount Skydance, and the Ellisons looking as though they're going to the Ellisons look like they're going to purchase Warner Brothers Discovery.
He looks like Tig fucking Notaro in that picture.
It does.
He's starting to look like a lesbian a little bit.
Did they pick that purely for that?
Well, I mean, when you get older, when you get older, you gotta, either get the testosterone, start eating a lot of more red meat, not be Canadian. I don't know. There's a lot of things. You heard me. You heard me, X-Ray girl.
It's his own thumbnail. That's his own channel, so he chose it. Or
you're not helping his case right now.
All age tends towards lesbians, is what you're saying?
Yes.
All right. Well,
I am 100%. I am 100%. I'm going to do my Holly Hunter. I'm 100% sure before the end of the year, James Gunn is going to David Zaslav and say, it's been nice, but there's no way I'm working for those guys. Sounds like a lot of...
Sounds like a fucking bellend to me.
Yeah. So can you please let me out of the contract? And I think Zaslav would let him out of his contract. That's why it's amazing how you have that all figured out in your own head.
Yeah.
At present, there has been no public indication that Gunn, DC Studios, or Warner Brothers Discovery suggesting anything imminent departure. The Marvel heir apparent theory, where Campea's theory goes more ambitious, is that he proposed a landing spot. He speculated Gunn could ultimately return to Marvel Studios and position himself as a longtime successor to Kevin Feige.
Here's my resume. My Superman flopped, my Supergirl flopped.
Yeah. Are you fucking kidding me?
what would be the point?
Dude, this is Hollywood. Anything could happen.
I know.
Everyone fails upwards.
Alex Kurtzman still has a job.
Yeah.
So it could totally happen. I think he's going to end up back at Marvel and will become Kevin Feige's heir apparent to take over Marvel after Kevin Feige finally goes. That's what I think is going to happen. That's the roadmap that I see happening here.
Somebody's told him that and he's running with it.
While the rumor mill spins, Gunn remains publicly committed to DC Studios. He and Peter Safran are currently overseeing the studio's major creative reset, with Gunn actively involved in the upcoming DCU projects. And wasn't it announced today? Well, I don't know. It's DC film. Man of Tomorrow is expected to begin filming next month.
Oh, man.
Kind of rushing that one out.
He's going to speedrun his whole fucking universe. We're going to get to like the end of the story by the third one.
It's fucking Zack Snyder all over again, except worse.
Dude, his universe was going to be Superman, Supergirl, Clayface, Man of Tomorrow, Superman. It's just like, this isn't a fucking universe, mate.
No.
That's such a great, like, Superman. And you're like, yes, of course. Supergirl. You're like, okay. But I wouldn't have expected that to say Clayface.
Clayface.
What? Oh, we did a Creature Commandos
again.
animated series and a Peacemaker series too. Meanwhile, no Martian Manhunter, no Flash, no Wonder Woman, no Batman,
Green Lantern.
no Green Lantern's coming, but it's called Lantern. No Green Arrow.
Oh, yeah, no, because they're going to kill Hal at the end of the season.
Oh, Jesus. Why this story is circulating. Part of what's fueling this James Gunn quitting DC talk is the broader industry turbulence surrounding Warner Brothers Discovery and the possibility of future ownership changes. In times like these, high-profile creative leadership always becomes a talking point. Yes.
You know what annoys me about this, Gary? It'll run cover for him being fired for incompetence. Now it'll be, he left on principle.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. 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 Hey, whatever. Make him look like the good guy. I don't care as long as he's fucking gone.
As long as he's not telling the stories for DC, yeah, it's fine with me.
I just can't imagine a scenario that James Gunn, because we all know how James Gunn feels about Donald Trump, whether you think he's right to feel that way or whether you think he's wrong to feel that way, we all know how James Gunn feels about Donald Trump. I'm glad he said that twice because I didn't quite understand it, John. And Ellisons are Donald Trump's little fuck toys. Woke. So I don't see any reality in which James Gunn stays. He's going to quit. Still, without concrete reporting, filings, or statements from the parties involved, Campea's comments remain exactly what he described them to be, an opinion that he's 100% sure on.
I believe wholeheartedly that if James Gunn could get any sense of control over Batman, that he would never leave, no matter who's in charge.
Yep.
We were already talking about how his tenure would be in question well before any of this was happening.
Yep. This is the Suicide Squad universe. I mean, that's what it is. There's 3 Suicide Squad type shows in this.
This is the thing is like, I think
maybe
James
4.
Gunn is very good at taking an obscure character, making them likable, relatable, because we don't have a preconceived notion of what that character is. But we do have preconceived notions about what Superman should be or Batman.
And he straight up said, we're going to use these characters to prop up other ones. I'm like, that's what's been going on in Hollywood for 5 years. That's what Marvel has been doing in Phase 4. It's called a bait and switch. Well, what do you do? Okay, he gets fired. He quits. John Campea gets his wish. He goes back to Marvel, flipping off Donald Trump, and then James Gunn goes on Campea's show and calls Ellison Trump's fuck toy. Like, let's say all that happens.
What a man! What a man!
What do you do with DC after that?
Well, you just see how the Batman 2 does, first of all.
Yeah, that everyone's waiting for that first. We're going to see what happens with that.
What will be funny is all the progressive left fucking shill media just turn like motherfuckers on DC, and they'll just hate everything they put out.
They pretty much do, though.
Which is why, in some ways, I'm happy he'll be able to get Man of Tomorrow out, because I'm assuming that's going to be a pile of shit as well. And he'll be like, see, that was James Gunn's, not the new regime's. So was the first one. So, like, this idea that if it goes to shit afterwards, like, it was clearly heading that way, / was that way. When I said, like, when we'd seen Superman, the big shame that came over me from watching that movie was like, fuck, it's going to be another decade before we get a good Superman, at least.
Yep.
I got to deal with all the legal shit and the potential sequels, and then the wind down time to wind back up. It's just like, fuck, we got to do the cycle again.
I was kind of walking out going, that's it for Superman in movies.
It might be, yeah.
Hollywood is in so much fucking trouble over this deal. And again, it's not, I'm not rooting for fucking anybody. I'm rooting for good stuff. That's what I'm rooting for. But you don't need 2 HR departments. You don't need 2 effects departments. You don't there's going to be lots of layoffs coming soon. They're gonna wipe out half of the cable TV part is useless, and it's actually a drain on their finances, and that's got them shook. So it's like one CEO in Hollywood comes in, and I don't think it's gonna be like Elon taking over Twitter. I think some people are equating to that. It's like pump the brakes on that one. Okay,
simmer down.
Simmer down on that one.
Simmer the fuck down again.
But it's going to be nuts over the next 2 years. But then, what was it reported today on S&P puts Paramount on negative credit watch?
No shit.
Yeah, no shit. They just spent $110 billion.
Why weren't they already?
I don't know. No,
How
but
many billion in debt do you have to be on this negative credit watch?
So the media, after like Netflix is terrible, this is horrible. Now they're doing a full court press on Paramount now.
Yeah.
And anything that's even slightly bad news, they are going to over-report because they're going to try to kill this deal. They want this deal to die now.
No, they just want to. They don't care. None of these people give a shit. They just know that there's a relationship with Trump, and it's the orange man's bad because he looked at Trump once in 1952. Therefore, this needs to not go through because my feelings are not going to be affected by any of this. But I gotta say, I won't say it on your show.
David Ellison won the Empire he so desperately wanted. Nobody is cheering. You fuckers were cheering before. You were like, no, Netflix, no.
Nobody was cheering because it was Paramount or Netflix. It was like AIDS or cancer. Which one do you want?
Pretty much. Hollywood liberals devastate. I mean, just say Hollywood. You could save yourself some space right there. Devastated as David Ellison's Paramount wins Warner Brothers bidding war. Hollywood filmmakers fearful as Paramount wins Warner Brothers different bidder, same anxiety. David Ellison scares the shit out of me. How Paramount beat out Netflix.
God, then you need help.
One Warner Brothers.
Need help, Brent Lang.
And will change Hollywood forever. Hollywood has been changing forever. You fuckers have been writing articles in the last 6 months how it's the Hollywood as we know it is gone, as we knew it is gone. It's gone.
Are they going to blame now the whole downturn of Hollywood for the last, 15 or so years?
Yes.
They're just going to put it all at this moment. This was the pivotal moment that sent Hollywood into a spiral.
100% they are. Like now things are bad. They were fine a month ago when Warner Brothers was massively in debt. Disney's massively in debt. Paramount's massively in debt. The only one that wasn't was Netflix. Netflix had the money in their couch. Netflix, who politically aligns completely with Hollywood. Netflix, who had tampons in the men's bathroom, which, I mean, listen, they all do. So Chris Gore said that most of the bathrooms are unisex there.
What if I want to shit?
You got to shit in front of a woman.
There's a urinal right there.
You want the bathroom to yourself? Just pop a squat over a urinal when a woman's in there.
Ready or not, here I come.
Here it comes, ladies. Once more onto the breach.
Once more into the breach. Once more.
Where was Condor when the turd?
Where was the Titanic when Gondor called for aid? Wait, what?
Nerderotic.com. Please subscribe.